Okay, doctorarjaybe. I wanted to talk a little bit about fertility issues. Infertility is a problem that many couples can have. So, in general, if a couple has been trying to get a pregnancy going, and after 6 months they haven't, I usually refer them to a specialist. The man to the urologist, the woman to the gynecologist, to get an evaluation of their ability to have a child. For the man, sperm count is the big issue. If they don't have enough sperm of the right quality, they're going to have infertility issues. So for a man, we're looking at a sperm count in the average man of about 100 million sperm per milliliter. And of course, you have to have enough volume for that to work out. But in addition, those sperm have to be good quality. Now, in general, if a man has 20 million sperm or less, they're going to have a problem with getting a woman pregnant. 20 million is about the bare minimum to get a woman pregnant. So if a man has, let's say, 15 million, they're probably going to have issues. Now, even if a man has greater than 20 million sperm, let's just say they have 70 million sperm, okay, but those sperm are poor quality. Then you're talking about the possibility that the effective sperm count may be much lower. So let's just use 80 million sperm. Now, let's just say that 75% of those sperm are poor quality. Now you're talking about 20 million left. So you're going from a number of sperm that sounds like it's a great quantity, but because it's poor quality, the effective sperm count may be only 20 million. And so quality also is important. When they look at the sperm under a microscope, they look at the shape and sizes of these. If they find out that the sperm cells have two heads or two tails, there's a problem. Normally, of course, there's one head and one tail. The tail is used to wiggle it and cause the sperm cell to move forward so that it can do the swim from where it's deposited in the vagina all the way up inside until it gets to where the egg is at, near the ovary. Likewise, the swimming quality is important too. If you have a sperm that instead of going nice and good quality is going around in a circle, it's going nowhere. That's never going to get to the egg. It's not possible. If it's moving really slow, again, it's probably not going to finish the race. So, that's another quality that they look at is the shape and the motility of the sperm. If you do a sperm count, these are the numbers you get back: the quantity of sperm, the quality of the sperm, and gives you an idea of what your fertility rate is going to be based on these numbers. If a man has good quality sperm, let's just say 80% good quality sperm, and they got a sperm count of 100 million, they're fine. If you lose 20% of your sperm, not a big issue. Nobody has 100% quality anyhow. There's always some, poor quality in there, and that's why we produce so many. Of that 100 million sperm, by the time it gets up to the egg, there's only 10 or 20 left, and only one of them is going to fertilize the egg. Once the sperm gets inside the egg produces a hard coating so that no more sperm can enter. Okay, so what about the woman's side? On the female side, got to have enough eggs to produce those eggs. And that means you need to be young enough in general. When a woman is a teenager, she has 500,000 eggs in her ovaries. Sorry. Okay, 500,000 eggs in her ovaries. When she gets to about the age 45, she only has 1,000 left. So all these eggs are used up on all the periods that a woman has. And basically, by the time a woman is older, she doesn't have that many left. So there's less chances to get pregnant when a woman is older, in the 40s. Of course, we want to make sure that these eggs are good quality. The genetic problems definitely can occur when a woman is older. Even though they might develop a pregnancy, there might be some genetic abnormalities that either cause the baby to have a short lifespan or a life that's not as good a quality as it could be. So things like Down syndrome or other genetic abnormalities can occur. With the egg, when it does develop, it has to be fertilized and travel down to the uterus and implant and start growing. To help it along, there has to be enough hormones. Initially, the ovaries produce the hormones of estrogen and progesterone of the proper content. Eventually, the egg develops a placenta, and the placenta will then take over the job of producing the estrogen and progesterone that's needed for the pregnancy. So this needs to be the proper quality of hormones, of course, for the woman to get a pregnancy. Okay, so in research, we know that when there is an infertility problem, 50% of the time it's the man's problem, 50% of the time it's the woman's problem. So both people in the couple need to go see their respective doctors to take care of the issue. Again, if 6 months have passed, no pregnancy, the man should go to the urologist, the woman should go to the gynecologist and start going through the process of checking to see if there's any issues. Okay, that should be good enough to help out.